Hey everybody, it's Jami from the PG, where we watch paranormal videos to determine whether or not they are real or fake. And if they are real, we determine whether or not they are demonic. And if they are, we try our best to give you advice on either how to deter it or just to look out for it. And today's special guest is my mom.
Hi.
And
this is my second episode, so I'm a trained professional now.
Yeah. And today's video is brought to us by Nuke's Top 5 10 scary videos that are insane. And I will warn you right here, right now, Nuke has a way with words.
A woman named Natalie who lives in the UK with her family says that lately strange things have been happening in their home. Natalie says that recently they have been doing renovations in their older house, and she believes that all of the activity might have disturbed something in the home.
So it's kind of known in the paranormal world that if you renovate an old house, you're like, quote unquote, like awakening the previous spirits or whatever. And sometimes it can be good, sometimes it can be bad.
Something dark and sinister. One night while her son is sleeping, this happens. Some unseen force seems to grab Natalie's son by his ankle and pull him right off the bed. The boy cries, and as if he is speaking to someone that we can't see, he says, "I don't like it. No." Natalie says that her son then ran into their bedroom crying and said that there was a man in his room. Obviously, we can see that there was no man in his room. So just who or what pulled the boy's leg? You decide.
On the bright side,
Reality check.
The floor wasn't that far.
Now, before we start with this video, it needs a little bit of explanation. So the Quest 3 VR headset has a mixed reality mode where it can scan your room, including all furniture, and it will actually project your game onto the walls, ceiling, and furniture of your own house. This tech uses infrared light and depth sensors to only detect things in the room, and it's actually very accurate. So Reddit user Moki is playing a kid's game called First Encounter.
So real quick, with like infrared and stuff, they do use some of that stuff in paranormal hunts. Mm-hmm.
Where you shoot at puffy little aliens that virtually run around your house. But her Quest VR headset is picking up something very strange in her home. Now again, it bears mentioning that Moki is playing a kid's game. This is not a ghost game, and whatever that is should not be there. The Quest VR headset has detected something very strange in her hallway. Something shadowy that looks like a man standing there in a dark hood or robe. So just what do you think that her VR headset was picking up? Let me know.
I mean, it could have been part of the game for all we know, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
Kids' games have really sinister stuff in them, too.
Nowadays, yeah. And I mean, even like TV shows are way darker than they were when I was a kid. Mm-hmm. I mean, the bright side of growing up in the 90s.
The Midnight Messenger. Jennifer is taking care of her elderly mother who is critically ill. One night, she sees something on her mother's bedroom video monitor that gives her goosebumps.
Okay.
Did you hear it? In the middle of the night, a quiet little female voice seems to whisper, "Come," and the elderly woman seems to raise her hands and responds, "Okay." Then again, we hear the quiet little voice clearly say, "Mama."
Okay.
The woman's daughter Jennifer says that she believes that this is the voice of her sister who passed away in 2017. She believes that her sister is there to comfort their mom as she passes over to the other side.
Okay.
By the way, Jennifer's family has recently had a lot of bad news, with both her elderly father and mother sadly becoming critically ill. If you'd like to help them, you can check out their GoFundMe at this link, which you can also find down in the video description.
Well, thank you for the info, Nukes. That's good to at least have that for, to help out Jennifer and her family with that. But what do you think about that? Because, like, I know at least, like, I've heard stories of people seeing, past family members or whatever coming to get a loved one. Like, do you think that might be it, or...
Well, or there are also cases of angels or, good spirits that are God coming to people who are dying. And they actually see heaven, they see, other people, they see things that we don't see. Yeah. And so there's that side of it too. And that could be very possible.
Yeah, because, it didn't seem malicious at all. It just... It kind of seemed like, like calming, not really, like...
Not terrifying.
Not terrifying, it was more peaceful.
Yeah.
Like she was saying...
Mm-hmm. She said okay right away.
So...
Scratching the surface. Tara Rule says that as a child she lived in a haunted house. She says that as she grew up, she believes that some strange paranormal entity from the house attached itself to her.
I'm going to tell you a ghost story. It's a true ghost story. And I believe that whatever it is has followed me here.
Tara says that she often finds all of the cabinets in her kitchen open. She also says that her cat sometimes seems spooked and will actually just hide for no reason. But Tara says that lately, things in her house have started to get even spookier.
I'm on the phone with my stepdad today, right? He goes, "Who's there with you?" And I was like, "What do you mean?" He goes, "Who's there with you?" I was like, "No one, why?" And he's like, "Who's that guy talking?" I'm like, "I'm here completely alone. What do you mean?" He's like, "There's a man talking, like just as loud as you right now." And I was like, "I don't hear anything." And then he said it stopped.
But it gets even weirder, because you see, recently scratches have started to form on Tara's windows, but not on the inside. Tara has noticed that there are now strange deep scratches on the outside of the windows of her apartment on the second floor.
So bad news, there's new scratches. Again, these are on the outside of the windows, and I'm on the second floor. You can tell me what you think it says.
Wait, how many are there? Just the two or three? Okay. So... Like, I don't know how much you know about when it comes to demonic presences.
No.
Or the sign. Okay. So, it is highly believed, and, evidence has pretty much shown this, that, like, if you are scratched by a demonic presence, it will come up in 3 as a mockery to the Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Now, if there is a 4th one, don't know if that's just a negative spirit, which might be like a lower demon or whatever, but yeah. So if there's a so seeing this, and it might be 3, hopefully it stays on the outside. Hopefully she doesn't invite it in.
Well, she said she thought it was attached to her. And that's scary. Yeah. Well, and talking about all her cupboard doors being open. Now that happens in my kitchen too, but I think I know why.
Yeah.
And a cat that runs under the bed, we get that.
Yeah. But animals are able to tell things that are not there.
Yeah, I'm sure.
But
But that would, things happening inside the house would indicate that it's inside, right?
Yeah.
And if it's attached to her, that's not good.
And the thing is that like some experts can speculate how an attachment can happen, but what I personally believe is that like they choose who they're going to be with, because I mean, depending on whether or not that person's going through a rough time, or they just might be more like accepting of whatever situation they're in or whatever. Like for example, one of the big theories for the whole entire like Conjuring house thing up in Connecticut, what the Perrin family went through, is that the dad was actually abusive to the family, and that's why, like, when he was gone for work, they would experience abuse from a spirit.
Because they could see that the spirit knows that they were experiencing that already.
That and that they
Conditioned.
And that they wouldn't fight it.
Yeah, yeah.
But I mean, luckily they did get some help, and were, you know, so. But I mean, with an attachment, like usually with attachments, you can obviously get help. So is that the same as demon possession, or it's not? No.
Okay.
No. With like demon possession, like the spirit is actually
Inside.
in you.
Yeah, not just attached.
Yeah. But like an attachment is like pretty much like, I guess the best way to describe it is a needy toddler just following. Like wherever you go, it goes.
So it's kind of a parasite.
Exactly.
It depends on you.
Yep. And I mean, it will, you know, obviously mess with cabinets or whatever, but it's trying to find what really sets you off, what makes you terrified, to, you know, lessen your guard and then maybe possibly become possession.
Yeah. So what can people do if they feel that they have a demon attachment? How do they get rid of that?
Well, I mean, obviously, like, trying to go to, like, any church head, whether, you know, either denomination. Some are better about it than others. I mean, obviously, the Catholic Church takes it higher than anybody else. Okay. Because, I mean, they actually have, like, a department for that in the church, for, like, for possession and whatever. Because, I mean, holy water, some people use incense. Because...
What about direct prayer?
In prayer.
Yeah.
Definitely prayer. And, you know, just being surrounded by people who are willing to fight for you.
Okay.
So, and, yeah. So.
Okay.
Yep. Looks like it might be 4.
I don't know what it says, but
it doesn't look like 4.
It looks like it's like 4 letters, maybe. Again, this is on the outside of the window, you can see. 2nd floor. But I'll show you, these are definitely on the outside of the window, because I can wipe and wipe and wipe, and they're 100% on the outside. The only other like weird-ish thing to note is I've been hearing like loud noises.
I gotta admit that's my favorite part about like any ghost stuff, is just seeing the actual movement. Because yeah, she does live by herself, so like what else could it have been?
Yeah.
That's Jackie. Oh my god, thank god.
Good girl, turn on the light first. don't go into just a dark room. The other cabinet is awesome.
Oh my god, Jackie! I'm sorry, dude. You just scared the holy out of me.
As Tara is showing the new scratches that have formed on her windows, she actually manages to capture one of the kitchen cabinets opening all on its own. Understandably, she is a bit freaked out. To this day, Tara Rule still experiences strange activity in her apartment, and she found new scratches on her windows just days ago. If you see something that you think would be perfect for the top 5, email me at nukestop5@gmail.com. You can also tag me on TikTok at nukestop5official, and be sure to tag me only at nukestop5official because there are a lot of fake accounts on there. The other side. Brother and sister Josh and Crystal are doing a paranormal investigation at the notoriously haunted Hotel del Coronado in San Diego, California. The old hotel opened in 1888, and over the last 137 years, workers and visitors at the hotel claim to have witnessed multiple paranormal incidents and sightings. There are constant reports of lights flickering, televisions turning on and off, and things flying off shelves. Josh and Crystal see something in a side room and try to catch it on film. It doesn't really work, but they do catch something even creepier.
It's okay. I can see you. Come to me. Are you a little boy? It's okay.
So real quick, one of the stories with this hotel is that there was a bride who was to get married, but either her fiance died on his way there, and she then committed suicide, or he left her at the altar. So, and they've seen this lady in white.
Okay.
So, but I don't remember if there are other ghost stories for this hotel.
Come here. It's okay. I don't know if my eyes are playing tricks on me, but it looks like it's going like back and forth. See a movie? See a movie?
My question is this during the day?
It's okay.
No,
It's
come
like
back,
almost like
come back.
daylight.
Come here.
No, you come back. Go straight, look straight towards me. No, turn towards me like you were earlier. Put your back towards me.
As Crystal attempts to talk to the spirit of a little boy that she believes haunts the room, suddenly Josh's camera captures the spooky, unexplained shadow of a little child that seems to run right past Crystal from the other side.
Earlier, put your back towards me.
So did Josh and Crystal catch evidence of the supernatural at the old Hotel del Coronado? As always, you decide.
Now, this is one of the harder ones to explain because clearly there's not any space for somebody to run from behind her because into the next room because there's a wall right there. So,
But could they project a shadow
I mean,
in some way? You know, the
or,
thing.
or like add it to the video. I mean, it's possible.
I guess the reason I'm skeptical a lot of times is because these people are, they're getting coverage now. They're getting their stuff out there.
Yeah.
And there are so many things you can do to create illusions. And now with AI, oh my goodness, you can do anything.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't know.
So, and I mean, that was actually very spot on for like a very detailed shadow too.
It was
like very detailed because I mean, like if it was just like because like Victoria and I have seen other ones where it's just like this sudden like black shadow
just
like
kind of appears.
And then goes across about like the same height but not detailed. Just this quick flash of like black, and it's just like, what was that?
Yeah.
Which is more, what's the word? Like, it's been seen more often in other videos also of passing so the fact that this is so detailed of a shape, it's just like,
You kind of wonder.
Gimme Shelter. YouTuber Tyson Pierce has a channel dedicated to travel, the outdoors, and basic survival in nature. But on one fateful day, all of his training is put to the ultimate test when something happens that is absolutely terrifying. Tyson is out in the middle of nowhere in Hawkesbury, Ontario, Canada, building what he calls a Viking turf house survival hut. Tagging along with him to help are his younger brother and his friend. The guys are about halfway through building the Viking hut when suddenly an urgent weather warning comes through on Tyson's phone.
Environment Canada has issued a severe thunderstorm warning. Mobile coverage area, take cover immediately if threatening.
But he and the boys are in the middle of nowhere with no time to get out of there. Now, before I show this in accordance with YouTube rules, let me note that absolutely no one was hurt in this video. But this frightening scene is what happened as the storm rolled in.
Oh, leaf.
What the hell? Oh my god.
Holy sh**.
I'm going.
Oh, je pense qu'il y a une tornade.
Non, oui, pardon.
On peut pas se sauver, c'est d'être là. Check.
Ouais, c'est sur le fait.
Check.
C'est ton fait.
Elle s'en vient, reste en dedans.
Non, non, non.
ouais.
En dedans, en dedans. Non, on peut pas, il est trop tard. En dedans. Reste en dessous. Tornado. Tornado. Stay low. Stay low. Stay low. Stay low. Stay. 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 Stay low.
Is it leaving?
No. Stay. 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 Oh, buddy. Stay. 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 Listen, it is a small ball. It is small ball. It is small ball. Stay low. No, no, we're good. We're good. We're good.
No, we're dying. We're dying. We're dying.
No, stay. Bro.
Oh my god. Tyson. Stay, Miguel.
Stay.
We're gonna wait until.
Holy f***.
Please don't make me.
C'est good, on est good.
On est good? But sir, 100% sir.
Please, God, please.
God, s'il vous plaît. Oh my god, no.
Stay low. Stay. Holy f***.
Tyson, please.
Stay. Please, God, please.
God, please. Sorry.
C'est good, on est good.
On est bon.
On est good. On est correct. On est correct, guys. On est good. S'il vous plaît.
Now again, let me repeat that in accordance with YouTube rules, none of these guys were hurt. Because of the amazing stability of Tyson's shelter, everyone survived and made it out without a scrape. Tyson returns a few days after the storm to check out his shelter and the surrounding woods.
That's my cabin. 2 trees.
Bro, come now.
2. That's my cabin right there. That is insane. Oh, that's snapped though. Snap. I need to clear the trees. That's snapped there as well.
The trees around the shelter have been uprooted and blown to the ground, but the shelter is still there. The guys are even able to find their bikes buried under one of the downed trees.
Oh, yes. Oh my god, no way.
Bro.
Our bikes are good. Wow.
Good spot.
My bike.
Our bikes are good.
So Tyson's amazing nature shelter actually saved their lives. He considers it a blessing that they were all able to escape without injury.
Thank you.
The night visitor. In the city of Gwalior in India, something very strange has been happening. multiple people have recorded CCTV footage of a strange woman wrapped head to toe in traditional Indian clothing who seems to roam the streets late at night ringing random doorbells before just vanishing without a trace. It is said that animals react strangely to the woman, often running in fear. On one late night, a family in Gwalior records the woman walking down their street.
ओ भैया देखो जी घंटी भी बजाई है इसने जी घंटी बजाई देखो ते जी तमन आंटी की हां जी घंटी बजाई देखो ऐसा लग रहा है मुझे वैसी है चोरी चमाटी करे नहीं भैया इसकी थाने में सूचना देनी पड़ेगी तो ना जैसे को घंटी घंटी बजा मुझे बोला जैसे हमला करने वाली पर हां भैया देखो ये अरे बंदे आ गई अब ये तुम्हारी बात सतीश जी कुछ साफ नहीं आ रही यार इसकी दूर से बोलते हो मेरी मान में साफ आई क्योंकि वो छोटी सी कैसे बता हां देखो अब ये आ रही है इनकी बजाएगी अब देखो इनकी बजाएगी जल्दी हो पहले इनकी बजाएगी वो तेरी भैया जो घंटी बजाएगी देखो हां माइक चालू है अब देखो तो आई देखो चेहरा दिख रहा है लेकिन साफ नहीं आ रहा है देखो और उसने बैक कर भी कुत्ती को धन्ना लग रही भैया देखो हां
A bull in the alley runs away in fear as the woman approaches. And then as she rings one of the doorbells, her arm seems to stretch in a bizarre, inhuman way. Now, no one knows who the woman is or why she repeats this strange behavior night after night. Some residents of the town believe that she might be some sort of spirit, especially since police have been called multiple times to the scene. But when they arrive, the woman can never be found. Just outside your window. It's late one night when three brothers are asleep in their room. They wake up to a strange sound that seems to be coming from their window.
What was that, bro? Nah, bro, chill, bro. Roll it down. Bro, are you serious? That's a germ.
Oh, the window was open.
Bro, it comes from like there. Bro, but it's hot. No, germ. I don't care. No.
The boys have the fright of their life as they hear and see someone or something looking into their window, and they run from the room screaming. Unfortunately, the clip was posted without a source, so we just have to wonder what they saw. And even scarier, we have to worry that these shaky bunk beds will someday come crashing down and crush that guy on the bottom bunk. Oh no. 8 lives. This next video was sent in by hundreds of Nuke's Top 5 viewers, but unfortunately, no one had a link to the original source. So the story goes that the owner's cat had recently passed away, but they believed that her ghost was haunting her old play cat tower. They claim they set up a camera and caught this spooky footage. Now, I have no source on this video, and I'm certainly not saying it's a quote-unquote real video of a ghost cat, but it's definitely kinda creepy. And some animal lovers say that they actually find the video very comforting. But let me know what you think.
Well, I can't explain.
Scary videos. So as usual, these
with stop footage.
Yeah. Cause I mean, yeah, like, and well, depending on how hard that they slung the ball around, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
just cut out the part where somebody came in and did that, and the
yeah.
fish too.
Yeah,
you know, it all could be
explainable.
Mm-hmm.
There are videos that were sent in that didn't really fit in the rest of the list. They're either a bit silly, a bit funny, or just kinda weird. So, Kaylee Shreve is working her shift at a Victoria's Secret store and she goes to take a restroom break. But things start to get very weird.
I swear to God, this hand dryer just turned on by itself. And that's how far, like, this is how far away I am from it.
Could it be electrical issue?
Turn on again if there's somebody here with me. I will shit on myself right I'm not even wiping my ass.
Now that was truly disturbing. And let's hope that one of Kaylee's coworkers had a wet wipe or something.
I will shit on myself right I'm not even wiping my ass.
Next up, TikToker RCA is exploring an old abandoned house that is said to be haunted. He encounters something lurking in the decaying house that shocks him to his core.
First of all, don't go by yourself, people. Don't go. Oh, dude! Oh,
yo,
what the fuck? Bird! Freaking bird! The window's right there.
So it's only a black vulture, but these birds usually feed off dead things. So what if there's something dead in that? No, there's probably not. There's probably nothing in there. Anyway, and finally, there's nothing worse than when you rent a nice Airbnb and the owner decides to drop by to say hello. Especially if they drop by like this.
What the hell?
Yeah. Excuse me. Yeah.
You're the people that I let the house to, right?
Yeah.
You're here on holiday.
Yeah. Who are you?
I own the house. I'm Richard.
What are you doing? What a minute, yeah? Is that a
I was thinking about going and having a shower now.
Where's your trousers? Where's your trousers?
If it's not inconvenient right now, I'd like to use the bathroom.
Excuse me, we've rented this house from you.
Yeah, well, any problems?
No, there's no problems, mate. Just like,
with the house?
well, yeah, I'm happy with the house, but like, what are you doing here?
I live here. I look.
Okay, but like, what are you doing, mate? Where's my privacy?
No.
So hold a minute, yeah. Whilst we're sleeping, yeah, you're going out in the kitchen.
Yeah, well, I've got to put my dirty plates out there.
What are you just in a jail in there? And where's your clothes gone? Where's your clothes?
They're in the washing machine. Put the stuff in the washing machine. I hope you don't mind.
But it's a bit weird. What's happening? What's happening here?
Look, this should be no problem. I'm not going to interfere with you.
But you're interfering with me now.
No. This is unfortunate. I do all this at night.
I think the no pants is the most disturbing part for me. So that's all for this week. Thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you back again next time.
Hopefully so. Like, oh my goodness. Oh. Oh my goodness. So, otherwise, a good mix of humor, possible explaining, and what?
Yeah.
So, but hopefully you guys enjoyed the video as much as I did. Hopefully you did as well.
I did, yes. Very entertaining.
So, and if you did, please leave a like, leave a comment. Please subscribe. Hit that bell to get a notification for our next video. And just remember that no matter what, no matter where, no matter how, you are loved. Later.